So first of all, let me just ask, why Detroit and why today?
Well, I'm excited to be here. My father's giving a major economic policy speech here in Detroit, so I wanted to come and listen. And I've read through the speech. I obviously know his policies very well, and it's really incredible. I think this is going to resonate very, very strongly with obviously Republicans, but independents, Democrats, really everyone. It's going to spur the economy, job creation, which is so important. I have the unique perspective of knowing my father in two very different capacities. Obviously that of a parent and a father, which especially now being a parent of 3 young children, I recognize how hard that job is. And you know, I love him so much, as do all of my siblings. So he's been an amazing father, but more recently, over the last decade, I've worked alongside of him at the Trump Organization. So I've seen him as a business leader, as an employer to tens of thousands of people, as a person who is a tremendous source of inspiration. His entrepreneurial approach to business and his energy, his vision, and his talent for really bringing complicated ideas to fruition, whether it's an operating asset or the construction of a 90-plus story skyscraper.
And he's mentioned you as a possible cabinet member. Was that serious?
Well, I think he was being a bit tongue-in-cheek, so no, he hasn't named his cabinet yet. But
what role would you have in administration? You'd obviously help.
At this point, I'm taking it one day at a time. I'm a daughter, principally. My father is now 100% dedicated, as he has been for the past year plus, to this campaign and to his quest to make America great again. So my siblings and I are very much focused on running our business, the business that he built. So that's where my attention is now. Plus I have my own company. Plus I have 3 small children, one of which is 3 months old. So I've got my hands full for now.
So what happens if he wins? What happens to the Trump Organization? Who takes over?
Well, he's already said that my siblings and I will be running it. We've worked alongside of him. We're a very large family business, but we've worked alongside of him for over a decade. So we're very intimately involved in all aspects of the business and have been running it as he's been campaigning.
What has he taught you?
Oh, so much, both as a personal mentor, a professional one. He taught me to be bold in my vision, to swing for the fences. He taught me that passion isn't enough. There has to be follow-through, perseverance, grit, tenacity, that hard work is something that there's no substitute for. So you can have a bold vision, but if you don't have the perseverance in the face of challenge and obstacle, if you don't have the stamina and the work ethic, you're never going to be able to execute upon that vision. He's taught me a tremendous amount about the importance of precision and detail. There's nobody who walks a job site like my father. I watch him and he'll come through some of the projects my brothers and I are responsible for building, and he notices everything. And it's really, you know, for him, that last 5% that so many people ignore in real estate is something he's myopically focused on. And he's taught me about passion, that you can never really achieve greatness if you don't believe deeply in what it is that you're doing, and if you don't love what you're doing.
Now, this past week was a tough week. Is today
And those
sort
are
of
just a few things.
Yeah, today it was a tough week. Is this sort of a reset today?
No, this is you know, he's run an unbelievable campaign. He bested many very formidable opponents in the primaries, and so no, I think this has been. He's had just an unbelievable campaign, and today is another important milestone for that campaign, obviously, as he details the specifics around the policy that he'd implement as it relates to the economy, trade, and numerous other issues here today in Detroit.
And I do need to ask you, because this is Metro Detroit, we have one of the largest Muslim American populations in America. For those viewers that are watching right now, should they fear a Trump president? What type of president would he be for the Muslim American population here in Detroit?
My father will be an incredible president for all Americans, full stop, for all Americans. He'll put America first, and he's articulated that very clearly.
Okay, all right, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.